You might not know this, but most people are slaves. Are slaves to the modern world, the modern inventions, porn, junk food, degeneracy, drugs, social media, video games, the news, so on and so on and so on. And I'm telling you, this is not the way to live. A human is supposed to be free. You're supposed to have freedom. And the fucking liberals. Okay, why am I getting so political here? I don't know. Why am I getting so political? But basically, the people who preach freedom by wanting to make everything legal, to give people like what they want, to give people the freedom to be anything. There's two genders, by the way. To be anything, to identify as anything, actually makes them less free. They're actually more restricted, I'd say, by having the freedom, because you were born, for example, a male or a female, right? And you were supposed to be a male or a female. And the worst part is, like, these fucking purely evil people, like the fucking embodiment of the devil, they brainwash the parents, they brainwash the children to think that they weren't born the way they were supposed to born. And now you see all this fucking transferring and shit like that. That's bullshit. And you might think that these are your original thoughts, but they're not. But they're so ingrained in you by the propaganda that you think these are your thoughts, but they're not. Again. And let me tell you, you can be free. You don't have to be a slave. It is not easy to set free, and it is a long way, right? I'm still not fully free, but I have made a lot of progress, and soon I feel like I'll get to the next level. And you might think to yourself, what next level? There's like levels to freedom. And I do think so. I do think that there's levels to freedom. And so the basic level, like level 1 or even level 0, is like the things that you kind of know deep down that they're bad for you. So, I don't know, porn, eating shit food, being lazy, right? So scrolling on social media, just consuming, not creating anything. These things, everyone pretty much just kind of knows that these things are bad for humans, but they still do them because it is not that easy to quit all these addictive things that you've been addicted to for years and years. And I know this myself. So For example, with video games, I was able to just quit instantly. One day, like 2 years ago, yeah, 2 years ago, I was like, enough of this shit. I'm quitting video games. I'm not gonna waste my time on this stupid ass shit. And I quit it. I didn't play video games for 2 years. And I'm not mm, I'm not considering chess like a video game because it's actually good for your brain and stuff like that. So I play chess on my phone, but I don't know. You can say that's a video game. Maybe it is, but it's not bad for me. So I still struggle with some things, right? I still sometimes jack off to some fucking porn, to disgusting porn, and I'm fighting it, and I'm doing big progress in it. The same with like vaping and shit. Like for example, maybe I'm not really addicted to it. Maybe it's just like peer pressure because I left my fucking vape at the students accommodation, like dormitory, whatever that's called in English. And I'm at home right now, and I don't feel the urge at all to take a fucking puff. So maybe I'm not addicted at all to that. But I know that is not good for me. A side point. So don't lose hope because it is possible. And you need to wake up because the modern world brainwashed you. And here are two things that will really help you the most with achieving freedom. So first is consistent meditation. You'll just basically have more freedom in your mind. Your thoughts will be more intentional. Maybe not thoughts, but you'll have more control over your actions. Another thing is like kind of like a protocol, like a dopamine detox. Maybe it's not like a total dopamine detox. But for 2 weeks, you uninstall all social media. You can leave YouTube, but the only things that you can watch there is educational content, non-edited content, like long form, like podcasts and stuff like that. So most of the day, or like I don't know, 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours maybe a day, you just sit without any distractions. So without your phone, your laptop, whatever. You just sit in your room, maybe outside, and you just let your thoughts be there, like dig deep into your thoughts and just be bored, honestly. Just be thinking about whatever is on your mind. And I'm telling you, it will really it will really it will really help you discover yourself and what who you actually are, what your beliefs are, what do you like, and stuff like that. You'll find out a lot about yourself. And you might fail at some point, but the thing is just keep going. right? Take responsibility, of course, for fucking up. Learn what is meant to be. Learn what this failure was supposed to teach you, and then move on. And that way you can reset your mind and body, your dopamine system. I don't know if there's something like that, but yeah. So take action. If you're not a bitch, then take action on this video. If you don't want to be like a slave, a prisoner. Peace.